In this video, I'm going to show you how much money you're leaving on the table just by ignoring YouTube, while your competitors are out there stealing your leads and maximizing their revenue. So, if you're in B2B and you sell a high consideration offer, this video is for you. See, most businesses assume the problem starts with the call, but in reality, the buying decision is made way before a prospect ever reaches out or books a call with you. So the real issue behind a no or a "I'll get back to you" is just trust. They either don't trust you enough to move forward or they don't fully understand your offer. So when they hesitate on a call, it looks like a sales problem, but actually it's a visibility problem because they just haven't seen you enough to trust you. On the other hand, your competitor, simply with their strategic presence online, gets all the business. Let me explain this with an example. Think about the last time you were considering an expensive service or tool. You probably didn't buy it right away. You searched around, you compared a few options, you looked into the company, and then you went ahead with the one that best fit your needs, right? That's exactly how modern buyers behave. They want to do their research before they commit, even to a call. So instead of reaching out, they educate themselves first. And for that, the majority searches on Google and YouTube. They search for answers to their problems. They compare solutions, processes, pricings. They watch long-form content to see how someone explains things. And they go through multiple videos over time before they make a decision, because they want to see if you understand their situation, how you help similar people, and what it would be like to work with you. And when they're convinced you understand their situation better than anyone else, they book a call. This means how you segment your content, what you talk about, and how you talk about it plays a huge role in whether someone reaches out to you or not. Now, here's the good news. Fixing this trust and visibility problem is actually much easier than you think. But before I explain how, there's one misconception we need to clear up. Most businesses I talk to know YouTube has potential, but they think it's just a marketing platform instead of seeing it as a revenue system. So they focus on views and subscribers, when in reality, that's not what moves B2B deals forward. For B2B, YouTube works best as a 24/7 sales assistant. It shows up when buyers are researching, it explains how you work when you're not in the room, and it builds trust before a sales call ever even happens. Every video becomes a touch point, guiding viewers towards the next step in your funnel. So basically, if you're not consistently putting out content, you're simply not present during your ideal customer's research phase. And if you're not present there, you don't even enter the consideration stage. That alone drastically reduces your chances of being discovered. Meanwhile, another business keeps showing up, not necessarily because they're better than you, but because they're more visible thanks to consistent publishing. They appear in search results, they answer the questions, and over time they become more relevant. For you, this is where the revenue leak really starts, because for most buyers, they need 5 to 10 touch points before they feel comfortable making a decision. Now, think about how your business shows up. You have a website, a blog, some LinkedIn posts, and a link to book a call, and perhaps a YouTube channel that you rarely ever post on. That's usually it. So if a buyer needs multiple touch points to trust you, but you only give them 1 or 2, that's a gap. And that gap gets filled by someone else. This doesn't always look like lost revenue on paper because the prospect never contacted you. Meanwhile, someone is collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars with each client they close just because they're consistent on YouTube. Over time, this amount adds up to so much lost revenue that you could have collected, but you didn't. When I show people the downside of ignoring YouTube, a few common objections usually come up. The first one is, we're not content people. And that's super fair. But this isn't about being a creator or entertaining an audience. It's about explaining what you already know in a clear, structured way. Because in B2B, expertise matters far more than personality. Another one I hear all the time is, our industry is boring. Yes, but boring industries usually have fewer competitors doing this well, and that actually gives you an advantage. When there's less noise around something, showing up consistently makes you stand out faster. And then there's, we've tried content before and it didn't work. Most of the time, that's not a content problem. It's a structural problem. Random videos don't build trust. Consistent, intentional, strategic content does. When you focus on trust, the results become much more predictable. To sum it all up, being intentionally present on YouTube gives you more chance of getting discovered by people who have the power to buy from you and those who are actually looking for your services. However, by ignoring YouTube, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. If you want to go deeper on this, I've made another video that breaks down exactly how to use YouTube to get clients. I'll leave the link in the description, and I'll see you on the next one.